Hey guys, it's Shannon from iHeartRadio Canada, joined by Shaggy. Hello, how are you?
I'm great. Having an amazing time. I'm back at home with my children and my family, so it's good.
Yeah, I can imagine after spending it seems like you spend a lot of time on the road. So do you feel like it's kind of relaxing to take this breath and
It's good. I think I've always said that this COVID, the 2020 is either going to be the best year or the worst year. It's going to be because it started really bad with Kobe, and what that shows is that no matter how perfect your life is, it could change in a split second. Then of course you had the COVID, that you're going so fast, it actually makes you slow down and start to enjoy the very simple things in life, family, friends, just everything, and really make you smell the roses. And then of course, then you have the protest, which pretty much shows you that, hey, for all these politicians who might be having their big egos and all that, that the people are still in charge. And it shows me that we're in a great position because the youth are aware, and it's great to know all of these things. It's good to be home because I was stuck in New York throughout most of the pandemic for the last 8 to 10 weeks. And I couldn't come to Jamaica because the borders were closed, and then finally opened up to where I could come home to my family. So it's just really, really good to be here and just really just enjoy all your blessings, man. We take so much for granted.
Totally, yeah. And going back to the Black Lives Matter movement, what do you feel like, especially, how do you feel, what do you want the people to take away from all of the protests that are going on?
Well, I want them to know that they have a voice. That's the main thing. Are we going to see change? I don't think we'll see the eradication of racism in my lifetime. I don't think that's going to happen. But I think in the future it will. I think children are growing up. You put 5 babies from different races in a pen, they're just going to play. They're not going to care what color they are. Racism is taught. But we gotta address it and go at it and at least start having a conversation about it. And I think this movement shows me that we the people are in charge, that the youth, can change it. I saw videos of a young girl arguing with her parents who were, I guess a little racist, and they had their racist belief, and that girl was just very adamant and going at them. I saw so many acts of bravery from a lot of these young youths and these kids that just made me proud, man.
Yeah, it's been really cool. This whole movement has been just incredible. Speaking of young people, you have this whole new wave of young fans. How does that feel?
It feels amazing. I'm very connected with the youth. I make music with the youth. I've always make records with younger people, like for instance, an unknown artist. When I did It Wasn't Me, there was a young artist by the name of Rick Rock that nobody knew who he was, but we had Wasn't Me in a hit. I did songs like Angel was Rayvon, an unknown artist again. We did I Need Your Love with Mahambi and Feli, 2 young artists that no one knew, and that was a massive radio hit. And here I am again with Conqueror with Banana, another young guy that is really energetic and talented and great. I associate myself with them. I'm in the studio with young producers and I collaborate with them and I get their energy and I feel it, and just to have lasted this long and be on one of the youngest platforms there is TikTok, and gathering all these young fan base is just really amazing to me. And it's a testament to my craft and how I aim to make timeless music. And it really is kind of transcended into that, really. And, I see my daughter who, your kids never think that their dad is the cool kid. And I see my daughter's like, oh my God, all my friends are doing this stupid dance to your song.
I was going to ask you, that's got to be so weird to it's obviously a huge viral trend on TikTok, but to know it's your dad's song, that's got to be so bizarre.
Oh yeah, she's like, I can't believe this is weird. But she's having a lot of fun with it. She actually told me a couple of days ago, she says, I'll do one with you, but I'm not just going to do it by yourself as your daughter. It's going to look real weird. I'm like, you could have done it with your friends.
Yeah, she should want to do it with you. That'll get more likes.
I think she's going to probably do that.
Yeah. Yeah, but okay, so you have been making music for so many years. Banana is blown up. You have a new album on the way. What motivates you to keep going?
You don't want to see me kick a ball, you know. This is really all I'm really good at. I really kind of suck at everything else, you know.
Yeah, but
Um,
you can sit back and relax and do nothing if you wanted to.
I learned, I realized early on that this talent and this opportunity, these opportunities weren't just given to me for me. You know, when I go on tour, there's like 17 people that's on tour with me. That's 17 electric bill, school fees, mortgages, car payments. You know, when we go into a venue, there's probably about another 100 people, you know, from riggers to maintenance people to the cleaning people to security to the concession stands. These all people all make a paycheck off what I do, you know. So it's not really. It was given to you to use and generate so that people could create their livelihoods, you know. And one you might have somebody that worked for you and their kid goes to college because of you have provided a paycheck, and that they go to an Ivy League college and become the person that finds the cure for cancer. You know, this is how I look at it. You know what I mean? So you can have never stop doing it. I'd be like, okay, yeah, you made enough money. You could chill out. It wasn't given to you for that. You know, when you die, you're not going to take the money with you. You know, my measure of success is not about accolades and wealth. It's about how many people's lives I've affected and how much of a purpose I've served in to humanity, you know, and that's who I am.
Yeah. That's such an incredible way of looking at it. I feel like that just makes it that much more rewarding in itself, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah. Does it feel to you that Hot Shot came out 20 years ago? Does it feel like it's been 20 years?
You know what? It doesn't feel like that because the records were so recurrent.
Mm.
And that's why it was hard to do when the label asked me, do you want to do a 20th anniversary edition? Because the album still sells so well and these songs are still on the radio. These songs like Love Me get played on the radio, Mr. Bombastic, It Wasn't Me, Angel, they're so recurrent on radio. So it was really hard for me to do them over because how do you do over classics? You know, and that's why I said, okay, I'm not going to do them over exactly. I'm going to put my new twists. It's almost like I'm reproducing them over. So I'm going to do new music, new vocal, new vibe, new twists to all of them because they cannot be the same as the original. They have to be different, you know what I mean? But you'll hear the elements of them and they'll still be, you know, credible to the original ones, you know. And I took only 5 of the Hot Shot, the 5 most streamed songs from an Angel, It Wasn't Me, Love Me, Love Me, Keepin It Real, and Hot Shot, the title track, and did give them a new take. I put Sting to sing the chorus on Angel. And then we did 4 new songs. One is Buckingham Palace by Peter Tosh, originally done by Sly and Robbie, who are 2 of my greatest friends. And I did Electric Avenue from Eddie Grant because he was just like our first Caribbean superstar. And then I did 2 new songs, a song called Primavera with me and Sting. And there's a young artist out of Amsterdam called Ronnie that I did Caribbean Plans with, which is an amazing record. And I also threw songs like Mr. Bombastic, Old Carolina, Strength of a Woman, Sexy Lady with a new 2020 reproduction and revocal on there. So the album is like a greatest hits, but paying homage to not just Hot Shot, but the journey that we've been through. And it works really right. It makes you feel like you're on vacation. It's fun music. It's Caribbean music. It's feel good music.
I love that. I think that's especially what we need right now. So good timing.
Absolutely. Yep.
Cool. Shaggy, thank you so much. What a pleasure. I'm a huge fan. So I really appreciate you taking the time.